Good morning, everybody, from a very sunny yet windy Mauritius. And I've been asked to talk about Brexit this morning and the impact that it's likely to have ongoing in the markets. Look, it's going to have an impact, there's no doubt about that. We can see that almost on a daily basis. I've said many times up until now that they've only got a cough or fart Brexit and the markets are up and the markets are down. Yesterday was a prime example of that, with cable, pound, US dollar spiking high, retracing all the way back down and then starting to consolidate, forming a flag pattern. Can you trade that? Yes, you can. You've got to be really on it and you've got to understand that it's a little bit of a lottery. Trading the news is always a 50-50 decision, so you need to have a strategy that is going to automatically open and close opposing orders so that you don't get caught with your pants down as there's that whipsaw effect. So Brexit will continue to affect the markets, there's no doubt about that. I have to be honest, I'm going to go on a bit of a rant because I'm absolutely sick to death of the whole situation. The country voted to leave the European Union. Let's leave it at that, okay? Let's not go back and debate the merits of whether we should have another referendum or a public vote. No, the public, the country has spoken. If we live in a true democracy, we have to respect the fact that that decision has been made, right? Rightly or wrongly, ill-informed or otherwise, the decision has been made in the system that we operate under. If we don't like that system, then we have to do something about that. But as far as I'm concerned, that stands. So the public have spoken, the country's spoken, we want out of the European Union. It's a very difficult topic to understand, to project the outcome of in terms of economic impact across Europe, across the world, as well as for the not the European Union, but the United Kingdom as a whole. Very difficult. It's such a massive jigsaw of pieces. To put it all together, it's almost difficult, impossible to project exactly what the impact is going to be on a long-term basis. Personally, I think it's going to be good for the country. I think it's going to be good for the world globally, because we're living in a broken system. We can't just keep raising debt ceilings and having people moving across borders unnecessarily. So what I'm going to move on to say is the political parties now need to settle down. Okay, we need to back the leadership. The Conservative Party is infighting, and just guys, stop using it for personal party gain. Alright, this is about the country. The country's spoken. Let's do the best deal. Now, either your leader is in a position to do that or she's not, right? And I think we're too late in the day for things like votes of no confidence. I personally think she's doing a great job in a very difficult situation. We've got an agreement ahead of an exit, which I think is key, and now we've got a political statement that's going to back that up. There's just a few key things that need to move forward. That's my rant over and done with, okay? In summary, just get on with it. Get it nailed. Back your leader, Conservatives, and let's deliver what the country voted for. That's my view. Ongoing, you've got to be cautious. You've got to be freaking cautious, okay? Because the markets are still going to go up, down, up, down, up, down. You never know when that's going to happen. Last week, prime example of that, all of a sudden we have an agreement. All of a sudden, the cabinet are backed it. And then in a heartbeat, 4 of the cabinet leave. So you can't predict that. You can't see how that's going to affect the market. We know how it'll affect it, but you don't know when it's going to come, right? Cabinet leaving is going to have a negative effect on the pound. It's going to weaken pound against the dollar. Agreeing it's going to strengthen pound against the dollar. We just don't know when that's going to be. So if you're going to play the markets and play, trade on cable, be prepared to gamble it. So stay out of the markets to a degree. So we're looking for stability of leadership, getting those political decisions done and dusted, getting the agreement signed off and accepted by everybody. So, as I said, the Conservatives, the current government, can deliver on that Brexit vote in the referendum. That's all I've got to say on that. Stay out of these pairs until you're absolutely sure the market has settled down and your strategies are delivering again on those pairs. So that's what we're doing at the moment. Key for us, have a broad spectrum of pairs. Don't be focused just on 1 or 2 pairs. And we trade 13 pairs across Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar, US dollar, Japanese yen, the euro, pound. Okay, once you cross all those pairs, it gives us 13 individual pairs. So there's always an opportunity. The other thing is, make sure you've got multiple strategies. Not all strategies work all of the time. For us, our main strategy has failed to deliver latterly, which is very unusual, but it's just because of the political situation around those pairs, and coupled with the fact that we've removed half our product from being able to trade it. Pound dollar, pound yen, euro dollar, what was the other one? Euro dollar, no, just 3 of the currencies, I beg your pardon. So have multiple strategies that are going to give you a safety net, give you some continuity, and work on protecting your capital as well as taking profit out of the market, because that's what's going to give you the figures that you're looking for. If you can minimize the losses, the profits will come when they come. All right, and they always come, because that's the beauty of these markets. It's recession proof. There's always an opportunity. There's always a buyer, there's always a seller. It's not like you're trying to sell blue and red pens and nobody wants pens all of a sudden. It's just not like that. Recession proof industry, always another trade, so don't lose sight of that. Protect your capital, stay calm, be aware of the overall political view, keep abreast of the news. Remember, we're technical traders, but we still need to know key times to stay out of the market. So that's what I want to say. Don't trade GBP just yet. Sit tight, wait for it to calm down. It's coming. Thanks guys. Make sure that you click on our link, give us a like and subscribe on Instagram and Facebook, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Cheers.